Hi guys! So I'm here to do a review over High School Musical, the musical, the series, season 2, episode 11. So, this is gonna be a spoiler video because I would assume if you're on episode 11 of season 2, you're enjoying the show or at least have been watching the show. So, I'm just gonna have this be a spoiler video. So if you don't want to be spoiled, completely understand. Um, just go watch episode 11 and then come back and we can talk about it. So, spoilers will begin starting now. Okay, let's get started. This is by far, I think, the best episode in season 2. This was, although, like, it's still High School Musical, the musical, the series, it was, like, the fun nature I feel from the first season. So I feel like it was really getting to what I liked about this show in the first season in this episode. Which is sad because it took 11 episodes to get there. And it is the performance, which it is something I really enjoyed seeing because I have had to do performances over theater, and I've watched Beauty and the Beast, so it was cool to see like all the interactions with the characters backstage and how the audience reacted to things and things like that. So I liked that, and I also just I love Beauty and the Beast. I actually have a review over the first the original Disney Beauty and the Beast. So like the 90s version on this channel. So if you've watched that video, you would already know I love the music to Beauty and the Beast. And I love the characters in Beauty and the Beast. So it was really great to see these characters sing these songs. And all of these actors are such good singers. So it just went together so well. And there really wasn't any unneeded drama in this show's episode either. So I think it really did well with what it was trying to do, and I loved what they were doing with this episode. Um, the guy who played Evan Hansen, not Ben Platt, but the guy who played Evan Hansen on Broadway when it was closing was in this show, so that was just really fun, because I loved Dear Evan Hansen. I've talked about it on this channel before, but I loved Dear Evan Hansen, so I was like, oh yeah! Also, my sister, Rue, loves to watch Liv and Maddie, so I was like, oh cool, nice. So he was, Gina's brother, and it was cool to see him. I do think it's kind of weird that we've never ever heard of a brother until now, but it was still really cool because he's just a great actor, and it was great seeing of them interacting. So I liked that. I just overall I think it's a good episode. The thing where Lily stole Ricky's harness. Although I understand why they did it, but I'm like, why can't? Like, did you really need to do that? it was not bad. I just don't really like the rival school thing, and I was hoping that they were gonna get to a point where that they were like, the theme was, even though the schools are competition, you can like be a good sport for both people. It's not sports, but you know what I mean. Because and be able to enjoy the people on both teams and be kind to one another, but I don't think that's where they're going with this. So I I understand why they're doing it, but I was kind of like, I thought you were gonna go in this direction, but you're not changing, you're just staying in the same path. So it wasn't terrible though. but all of the songs and all of the play stuff I loved. The musicals or something I love, so like all of the different songs and how they were sung was really good. I just I think everyone did really well with the choreography and how they sang it and all that stuff. And the chaotic nature of backstage was was exactly correct. It's just backstage during a show is just a lot of people trying to like I'm really excited backstage as quiet as they possibly can be so that they don't get in trouble. So I thought it was kind of fun how they did that. Just it was cool. I loved how they showed all of the things in the musical. I think it's just so much fun. Yeah. Um it was it wasn't it wasn't bad. It was still like kind of cheesy, but I enjoyed the parts that I feel like this was the thing that they got started to get the understanding of what this show was in the first season. Um so yeah, there's that. Um I I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I can't wait for the next episode because it's the finale. So hopefully that's really great because I would hope to have a good ending to the season at least because I feel like this episode was the best one. So it would be great to have this one be at least as good as this episode. So hopefully, and if we're getting season 3, maybe like some openings. So there's a reason for another season to happen, I guess. But I think we're getting a season 3. This show is very popular, so it's a good money making thing. So, but it was a fun episode. I liked the music. I loved how all the characters went together to put on the show. The whole entire thing with like Ricky and Ashlyn having a broken arm, like I said in my review, like I thought it would happen. It really isn't that big of a deal. Like I was assuming that, but I was like, I feel like that should be a bigger deal if that happened in real life, but I guess. So yeah, it was just a fun episode. The whole entire thing with like Lily pretending to be Ricky's friend and then stealing the harness was kind of dumb, but overall it was a fun episode. I would probably like rank it 7 out of 10 maybe. I don't know. It was above average, I would say. Which these last couple episodes have been below average. So I'm happy that they're starting to pick up the pace, even if it is the 11th episode out of 12. So there's that. I think that this show was kind of fun. I'm happy that I watched this episode at least because I think the way that they represented all the show and how they did all the show was really nice. So yeah. So here it is. Hopefully this lighting's a lot better because the sun decided to go behind a cloud, so it got real dark there. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I love you 3000 and stay safe. Bye!